Good afternoon. This is your concierge Joe for your Disney updates. And right now, I got you some Disney closings and reservations. The Disney Square Riverboat is undergoing refurbishment until an undisclosed time. Toy Story Mania will be closed June 11th through June 18th in order to prepare for the new queue and entrance. Kringla Bakery, Org Cafe, and Norway Pavilion is closed for refurbishment, and temporary kiosks has been set up nearby. World of Disney in Disney Springs will be re-imaged. Parts will be closed in phases, but not but most will remain open during the construction. Portobello Country Italian Tartara in Disney Springs remains closed until spring of 2018, which is already passed, when it will reopen as Tarella's Crafted Italian. The menu has been released indicating a pending opening. Friendship Boat service has gone from Epcot area resorts to Disney Hollywood Studios will be closed until June 21st for bridge maintenance. The Friendship boat that services Epcot from Epcot area resorts will be suspended until June 7th. Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort will be undergoing refurbishment until sometime this year. The renovations will close Old Port Royal Food Court, Shutters, and Old Port Royal Cabana Pool Bar, and Calypso Trade and Post. Other food options will be available during this time. Disney's Old Key West Resort is in the middle of room refurbishments until the spring of 2009. Also, the Turtle Pond Pool, and the Turtle Shack Snack Bar and Flying Fish Game Room will be closed until July 31st. Okay. Disney's All-Star Movie Resort will be room refurbishment with opening of June 30th. Star Wars Galaxy's Edge is currently under construction at Disney Hollywood Studios with expected opening in 2019. Now, don't forget, closures are subject to change without notice. If you have a heart set on an attraction, be sure to check before you go. Also, check the parks for changes that day if you arrive. Sometimes it takes Disney longer for refurbishments, and sometimes they finish early. In between the issues, be sure to visit our Facebook page and for the latest updates and events, changes and happenings all the time at Walt Disney World. And we want you to be the first to know what's going on and give you a full a page full of all kinds of amazing stuff. Don't forget to invite your friends to join us and more message, more, the more the merrier. That's it. Now, sorry about that. I did get a couple of emails from and hmm, okay. News: Guardian of the Galaxy awesome new live mix show is now running at Epcot. Oh. Okay. Tips and tricks for tackling Walt Disney's World's Hollywood Studios once Toy Story Land opens. For the past year and a half or so, Disney Hollywood Studios has felt small because construction walls. Many people have called it a half a day park because of the small number of rides. Now, I'll give you some more in a few minutes. I'm telling you this for a reason. Down here is the subscribe button. I would like you to subscribe to my channel. I can give you more information as we go along. Toy Story Land is not too far from opening up. So I figured you might want to be in the know. There's also a lot of stuff going on. There's refurbishments going on in some of the hotels. The Polynesian is one of them. The Pop Century is another. The All-Star Movies Resort is another. So there a lot of places are under refurbishment and are taking your whatchamacallit. They're asking for you to bear with them. Now, it says here Toy Story Land is going to be open when there's even more to do when Star Wars Galaxy's Edge opens late fall of 2019. If the 2017 opening of Pandora and the world of Avatar is any indication, Disney's Hollywood Studios is about to become quite busy. Here are a few tips to help you get the most out of Disney's Hollywood Studios once Toy Story Land opens. One, use your FastPass Plus. There are 3 rides in Toy Story Land: Slinky Dog Dash, Alien Swirling Saucers, and Toy Story Mania. These are the park's new Tier 1 for Fast Pass. That means that you'll be able to make an advanced reservation for only one Toy Story Land ride. Those who aren't staying on the property can make their reservation 30 days in advance. And that mark, in the most cases, and the only one left, is Toy Story Mania. Grab whatever you can for Tier 1 Fast Pass. If you can plan to hit Toy Story Land, get your other two Fast Passes for the middle of the day. Then yes, 3 is stay at Walt Disney World Resorts. 4, arrive before the rope drop. 5, don't skip the rest. Number 6, plan a meal or two at Woody's Lunchbox. Number 7, explore morning and night. And 8, have fun. Now, there are a lot, like I said, these tips here, the last one is the most important. You have to have fun. If you don't have fun, then it's going to be a boring trip for you. I don't care if it's raining down there. Make the best of the situation. Okay. Speaking of Fast Pass Plus, Tier 1 selection will be for Toy Story Land. When should you plan for your Tier 2 choices, assuming that you're going to spend a fair amount of the time in the morning at Toy Story Land? So make sure your other two selections for the middle of the day, don't make them too early, because you don't want to be in line for a new ride and miss your time. Staying at Walt Disney Resorts, there are 2 reasons why you should stay at the Walt Disney World Resorts. If you want to get the most out of your Toy Story Land, first you'll have to make your Fast Pass Plus reservations 60 days in advance instead of 30. Okay. So you got to make sure you do a lot of this stuff in advance and make sure you get everything you need done. All right. Now, let's see. We have 6 reasons we keep going back to Walt Disney World. 8 facts and secrets about Barnstormer featuring the great Goofini. And 8 hidden gems in Epcot. Okay. Now, I've been looking at things over at Disney World. I've come up with some ideas for you that if you're going to go, please make sure that you take advantage of fast passes, the memory makers, your dining plan, and your resorts, because those will be available at all times to you. You can enjoy yourself sitting by the pool, ordering a drink, and relaxing, or you decide to go out for dinner. Could be a quick service, could be a sit down meal, but you make it worth your while. Enjoy the time that you can when you're down there. Um, I would suggest, if you don't want to go to the park and don't want to sit by the pool and you like to play golf, go play some golf. I mean, that's nothing bad. You're enjoying your time. You enjoyed your time with the family. Now you need a day by yourself. Go play some golf. Who cares? All right. The family can do family things. If you want to be alone one day, say, honey, let's do this. We're here for 10 days. Or we're here for 2 weeks. I just want to have a day to myself. She might say the same thing. I just want a day to myself. You take the kids one day, and then I'll take the kids another day, and we'll do what we want. That is the best thing to do if you're there for 10 days to 3 weeks. You have to take a day for yourself. Now, if you don't get the time, if you don't spend about 10 days there and you only spend a week, you can still take some time alone. You won't be able to, you want to have a full day to yourself, but during a long stay. On a short stay, you go somewhere where it's a little bit more laid back. I would say if it's in the summertime between May and I think they said October, something like that. The Blizzard Beach and Typhoon Lagoon is open. So if you want to break up the monotony of just going to Disney World, to the Magic Kingdom, to Epcot Center, to Hollywood Studios, and to Animal Kingdom, one of those two water parks will help you out a lot. Just another reminder, please, if you like anything like I'm saying right here now, just subscribe down here and on the bottom of the screen, on the bottom of there where the comments are, leave me some comments and let me know what you're thinking. Or you have a question, leave it down there and I'll answer it for you. So now, one of the things I like to do down there when I get a chance is pin trading. And once you get into pin trading, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. I happen to like it because it keeps me busy, keeps me thinking. For example, these are the pins that I get. I got tons of books. I have these here. Those are the Muppet pins. Also, I have the other Disney pins right here. These are really good. I received those too. Those are real. This one here is especially from Disney. All right. And there we are. Mickey the Sorcerer. All right. Now, I have a few. I have, like I said, I have about 6 or 7 books of pins going on number 8. And what you want to do is you get 2 pins, the same two. You get 2 pins the same, and you trade one, you keep the other. That way, you have 1 pin in there and to save, and 1 pin you're working with. Now, pin trading can be fun. My wife and I enjoy pin trading because of it. To me, it brings a smile to somebody's face, and I enjoy that. We were down there, and a little girl liked one of my wife's pins, and my wife says, "Well, which one do you want?" And the little girl said, "This one," and she pointed to it, and my wife gave it to her, and then the mother says, "Okay, now you have to give her one." And then my wife says, "No, I have plenty." But the mother says, "No, no, 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 no." And my wife says, "This is my gift to you. Okay, you don't have to give me a pin." And she didn't. She just showed her that you do what you can. I mean, for me and her, okay, we trade pins with the other people. When it comes to with the kids, no, you give the kid the pin and that's it. I know that a few of the others that are doing this do their vlogs. Some of them have been talked into doing pin trading, and they're starting to like it. Some just don't like it at all. But I kind of think it's a little bit better to have, that way you're at the park, you're enjoying something, and say, "Hey," to a cast member, "Hey, can I have that pin?" And you have to have a pin to trade. Well, they can't say no. So you trade them the pin, and that's it. Mm. Nothing like a cup of coffee in the morning. Oh, sorry, afternoon. Now, I get questions every now and then about rides. What's my favorite ride in in a Magic Kingdom? My favorite ride in Magic Kingdom is the People Mover. The only reason why it takes me through Space Mountain, I'll see what Space Mountain looks, see the Space Mountain. Then the next thing I know, I'm circling another part of the park in Tomorrowland. But the other one I like is the train that goes around all the train that goes around the Magic Kingdom. But my absolute favorite ride of all time, the Haunted Mansion. Haunted Mansion is that one that you just have to go on. Then the other one that you have to go on that's a must, it's A Small World. I don't care how old I get. If I go down to Disney, It's a Small World is one of the rides I'm going to hit. Now, another thing that you have to remember when you do these rides and everything else, you're going to be so busy wandering around that park, you'll forget to have something to eat. Don't forget to have something to eat. And wear sunscreen. I don't care if it's cloudy out, put sunscreen on, otherwise you're going to get burned. And sunburn is not pretty, trust me. The only reason why I wear that leather hat is because I don't want to get sunburned on my face. And wearing that leather hat, yes, it's hot, but it keeps you from getting sunburned and heat stroke. My wife does not listen to me. So, anyways, keep those in mind because the summers in Orlando can be extremely humid and in the 90s. So make sure you have plenty of water and take a break from the sun. Take a get in some shade and relax a little bit, and then try again. Then go out into the park again. Don't try to do all at once. Now that I've finished all that, I just want to say thank you all for tuning in. And remember, there's the subscribe button. If you like what you see and you think the stuff I'm telling you is a good idea, I will come up with more stuff to tell you about in a few days. And so subscribe and you'll find out when I'm on next. All right. Until next time, everybody, take it easy. Ciao for now.